and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online. In the last episode, we dallied around in the warrens beneath Elden Root, and we discovered that the Aldmeri ambassador had fled to there after getting a tip from a Bosma scout. We are now to see her trial and to report back to King Cameron along with the scout. So let's see, how's our inventory looking? That's not how you check inventory. Inventory. 133 out of 39, that's fine. We should only gain 1 or maybe 2 items from completing this quest. Of course, it's what comes after that's also interesting. But we shall see to that when we get there. So we head to the upper level where we'll find the crafting benches and other things, but it is not our final destination, as we need to go up one more. We're going to return to this place because, well, obviously with that full inventory, we're going to have to do some managing of that. See, we got a quest in there. Guildmaster sees all colors. Ah! I don't think we currently have anything in the Mages Guild, but it might be worth checking out after, depending on where this quest sends us. Talk to King Cameron Airden. Will do. I like this courtroom.
You've returned. What have you learned of the Khajiit embassy?
Ambassador Tarinwe conspired against the Dominion.
Oh, good. Nothing I enjoy more than talk of conspiracy. Did the ambassador have a manifesto? They usually have manifestos. No matter. I trust you resolved it.
I captured Ambassador Tarinwe.
Splendid. I'll allow you the honor of informing Prince Naemon. Why not tell him the duly selected High Elf ambassador was working against the very Dominion she pledged to support? I'll sit in my throne and try not to gloat.
Well, he's a nice man. Alright, Prince Naemon. I don't like you, and you don't like me particularly.
Did you know your entire...
Not who I
heard
want.
what you said to the king. Ambassador Tarinwe, a traitor, my wife's killer, a loyal servant, and I, Queen Iren's representative in Elden Root, required to thank you for your efforts. Very well. I'll provide no reason to question my duty to the Dominion.
What will happen to Ambassador Tarinwe?
We'll interrogate Ambassador Tarinwe until we know the extent of her treason. Then she'll die, as all traitors must. But no matter. Your efficiency in resolving this matter was commendable, and the Dominion rewards its servants.
Right.
Ambassador Tarinwe's betrayal could not have been more absolute. She knew the details of the ratification ceremony, which puts Queen Iren at risk. It's my sister's own fault. She thought to appease the Sylvanar and the Main by agreeing to this foolish process.
What do you mean?
The ratification ceremony ends with the orrery, an ancient device beneath Elden Root. It will divine Queen Iren's capacity to become Empress, or some such. But Ambassador Tarinwe assisted in the preparations. I must assume she tried to sabotage the proceedings.
Will you cancel the ceremony?
Doing so would make Queen Iren look weak. No, we must proceed. You've proven your competence, so I'll ask you to speak with Melaras. He's an expert on the orrery and knows what must be done. Quite pleasant once you grow accustomed to the smell. The preparations for this ratification ceremony seem endless, but I'm up to the task.
Why can't Queen Iren delay the ceremony?
She asked how she could prove herself their rightful leader. The Sylvanar suggested the orrery nonsense, and the Main agreed. Of course, neither will be present to see it, yet my sister is held to her pledge. How unexpected.
Why aren't they here?
Khajiit political excuses are impossible to discern. I know the Main will not be present, and that's all I care to know. As for the Sylvanar, he died on Kenathi's roost. Thought he could negotiate with the filthy sea elves.
Will any of Queen Irene's allies witness this ceremony?
King Camoran Eredan. It's beneath his city, so there's no turning him away. And myself, of course.
That's 3 very important people to the Dominion, all gathered in one same place. Alright, Meloras.
Please don't mind Prince Naemon. Ambassador Tarinwe's betrayal is a shock to us all. But no matter, the orrery must work flawlessly for the Queen. That's what we will ensure.
What do you know of the orrery?
Enough to be of service. The orrery hasn't functioned as intended for ages. We planned to use some rather delicate magic to trick it into operation. But if Prince Naemon believes there was sabotage, we must look to an alternative method.
What sort of
Why,
alternative?
we'll look to the past. According to legend, the orrery required a skilled operator, an alien source of power, and a divine spark before it would function. Without all 3, it won't do anything but spin. Quite pretty, but not very useful.
Explain what you mean by a divine
I've
spark.
researched this a bit. Really, you need to be in 3 places at once. Simple, right? But the Fallen Esti winter site is rumored to hold a relic of the Khajiit thief god. For our purposes, Radchin's mantle will serve as the divine spark, if it's truly there, of course.
Where can I find an alien source of
The
power?
heart of a numeral originally brought life to the orrery, according to the texts. It long ago went missing, but a member of the local mages guild named Larinalda theorizes it's in a local Aeliad ruin. She's currently at the Reliquary of Stars, seeking the heart of a numeral.
Alright, I know what I need to find. Well, as figured, we actually did get sent to the Mages Guild.
Wonderful! Have anything you find sent directly to the orrery.
Oh.
Once everything is in place, we can begin the ratification ceremony. And do refrain from referring to Conservator Darineth as a missing element.
Okay. Oh, Darineth. I believe we saved him at some point. Well, that does make this a whole lot simpler. And a whole lot easier. Cutting a few steps is definitely going to be helpful. Right, the upper level. Before we head into the Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild, I think, well, actually the Fighters Guild will only likely give us a completed quest. Don't think I've actually been into the Fighters Guild here. Well, there's a good chance as any. At least in my book. And, well, since I'm the one writing, so to say. Ooh, barrels. Who knows? Maybe... Oh, no, I don't want to steal from the barrels. That was not my intention. Gotta be a hell of a job replacing those banners. I mean, they have magic, so it's probably fine. Claudius, Savio, Guildmaster Seesaw Colors is above. Good.
Good to see you again, comrade. You recall our encounter with Dosha, yes? When we found her encoded journal?
It's been translated.
Yes. We called in several favors to do it, but we've cracked her code. In service to her Dark Master, Dosha was after something hidden in a dwarven ruin, a place known as Mzeneldt.
What was she looking for?
I'm not sure, but it seems to have something to do with that Mortum Vivicus her notes mentioned. Mzeneldt is far from here, but I've prepared a portal that will carry us across Tamriel. What do you say, comrade? Venture with me into the unknown?
Well, that was not what I expected to happen, but sure, let's go to a dwarven
I'll
ruin
open the
and
portal.
see how they look in
Just
this.
a moment. Here we go.
Oh, so this is a solo adventure, but we'll be having seesaw colors with us. The mystery of the dwarves and their sudden disappearance is so compelling that even non-scholars have been known to devote their lives and their fortunes to studying their history and collecting Dwemer objects. These obsessives are known derisively as dwarf hounds. Not the most catchy name to it, but sure. Alright. Now, before we do anything, there's loot to be had. A lockpick. Large Dwemer pot. Alright. No.
Dosha was no scholar. She did nothing idly. The river has brought us here for a reason.
What are we looking for?
Treasure of some kind. A potent weapon or an epic spell. Dosha respected only one thing. Power. Whatever it is, we must get it away from here.
Why the urgency?
Dosha knew of this place, and so others do as well. If we don't retrieve whatever it is, others will come. And it must have something to do with that Mortum Vivicus. If Molag Bal plans to unleash that weapon again, we must stop it.
What is this
A
place?
holdfast of the Dwemer, the dwarves. We're somewhere in Hammerfell, I think, near the South Dragontail Mountains. Or so Dosha's notes say.
This seems pointless. Why Hammerfell?
Why does the river take us anywhere? The Dwemer built complexes all throughout northern Tamriel. My guess is that we're at this ruin for a treasure of some kind. If just any dwarven ruin would do. There are closer places than Mzeneldt.
Do you know where the dwarves went?
If I did, I'd be the wisest woman in Tamriel, comrade. No, no one knows what made the dwarves disappear. Or at least, no one is saying.
Huh. I like that it's an ongoing mystery. Last one, what would jump? Okay, so there are lots of... Okay, so it looks a lot cleaner than the ones in Skyrim. Sure, this is Qa'Rajh. I don't know if I...
The undead are close behind us.
Let's see,
We
inventory.
must find the remains of the
supply.
weapon. Now!
Recipe already known. Destroy. What? Undead, you say? Well, that's nice. I'm less worried about undead than I'm worried about...
Those were ancient ones. Aliens in a Dwemer ruin. What went on here?
Those who? Okay. Looking for items of power in a Dwemer ruin. Not saying we've been here in this situation before, but definitely sounds like a lot of the reason why you delve into the Dwemer ruins in Skyrim. So, yeah. I see spiders. Well, if it's only spiders, that's hardly a cause for concern now, is it? Cool flame. Okay. Let's see. Dwarven spider. Now, since it's a mechanical thing, I don't think the Dwarven spider does the same thing as the actual spider, which is to say... Wait, did we bring Flappy? We did. Alright. What? Oh, they explode when they die. Most unfortunate. If you were a melee character. I'm not. Orkel's sort of shock. Alright. Our inventory.
Blades ready,
Oh, this is
comrade.
fair.
These constructs know no mercy.
Well, then they shall receive none. Whoa, whoa, what was that? That hurt a lot. Ah! Maybe fighting it in a narrow corridor isn't the best of ideas. It is rather tough. Laggy? Oh, she's just dealing damage from afar. Well, that works. And that should end it. Oh. Ooh, that was a lot of experience. Spiders. I don't think I can poison these guys, but well, it gets rid of poison in my inventory, so that part is not too bad. Okay, another spider. Well, it doesn't look like this is the way to go. Yeah, sure. Can use that. Dwemer pot. So obviously that has been used. Cool. Don't know what it's used for, but cool nonetheless. Hope the sphere hasn't respawned, but it shouldn't in a solo dungeon. Ah, so we need to go through there. Makes me wonder if I have my experience buffs on. I might have, but let's see. Slottable items. Crown experience scroll. I do. Good. Alright. Dwemer jug. Books that I can't read. Oh. I'll take that. Yep. Alas. Blueprints. Or brown prints in this case. Maybe we should actually give ourselves a little buff. Slotable items. Let's see, what do we got? 35 minutes max magicka. Sure. Magicka recovery. That's also not too bad. Flank steak increases max health. That's also not too bad. I wondered if there is something that can give health recovery. Then that would be great. Crown stout, crown vigorous. Doesn't seem like there is. A lot of stuff here. Alright. So we should be buffed up for...
Damn it.
Ooh!
Qa'Rajh is dead. The weapon will be lost forever.
No, there's still hope. Osterrand will have to do it.
Oblivion, take you. I can't.
We can still succeed. But you'll have to enact the sacrifice, my friend.
Without a soul in the crystal, There will be no way to repair the weapon. It must be done, Osterrand.
A sacrifice? What did they come here to do?
Well, I don't know, but I'm not sure what that bubble does. Seems like it's doing constant damage. At least for the time it's up. Whoop! Ooh! I don't think I needed those, but well... our inventory is not looking great. Serrano's journal. Molag Bal's ravenous hordes clawed the gates of Tudilodil. The wave of undeath comes from the city of Apagalas, as always. And Meridia has shown us a dire warning. The king has begun plans for a magical rite, a ritual with the focus of power that will drain all life from our home. Without some kind of dramatic act, Dilodil will be lost. King Sinadilian himself has asked me to form a plan. We have the power, the magic, and the skill. We must be able to stop these inhuman monsters. The plan has begun. We forged the weapon. It took much sacrifice. But the weapon will stop the ritual and end this mortuum vivicus we've learned about. Our group has been tasked with entering the hated city of Apagalas and ending the threat. Meanwhile, King Sinadilian will ride against the Dark City's walls. With his full host and the might of Meridia behind him, we can win the day. It is done. King Anumaril's entire family is put to the sword and Apagalas itself destroyed by the righteous lightning of Meridia. The ritual is stopped, but we cannot go home. The weapon was ruined in the attempt. We salvaged the prismatic core at its heart and carried it with us to the plans to construct the weapon anew. We are hunted by beasts of Molag Bal. We must get the crystal to safety, but we dare not lead these creatures home. Almost a week, all the while haunted by death. We dare not return to Dilodil now. The beast would destroy our home and take the crystal. Instead, we're determined we must try to hide the core and the tome of instructions. A dwarven ruin called Mzeneldt is close by. It should suffice as final resting place for its precious relics. I must pray Valasha is ready for what must be done. Why was that discarded? To honor him? The guy's dead, for Christ's sake. Ah! Oh, your mate didn't come. Sucks to be you. Ah! Oh, no explosion from you. Lockpicks. Great. Those are stacked. Oh, another sphere. God, well, there's more room to fight him here, so...
The skill it took to craft these constructs. Amazing.
Well, I think we saw an assembly hall in Skyrim. So avoid that ranged attack. Yep. And Flabby avoided it as well. Good. Whoop. Ah. Alright. Doing fine so far. It does take a lot of beating though. Ow! Huh. Extra gold. Oh. Ah. I don't need adamantine. Through here! Alright, so I don't know how long this episode will run. I had planned to only make it a regular 30 minutes episode where we just run around in Eldenroot, collecting quests, crafting, and other of that nonsense, but I guess it'll have to wait.
This place must have looked like in the time of the Dwemer.
I owe everything to Indari. He saved me from dark manipulations of Apagalis' king. Showed me the light of Meridia. To think I would let him attempt this mission without me at his side. I don't know the details, but I know where we're going. And anything that puts a shiv in Molag Bal's eye will make me rest easier. We barely escaped Apagalis. The fighting was intense, and I still can't believe what happened. Since making our escape, vampire assassins and ghoulish huntsmen have dogged our every step. Serrano says we're headed to Mzeneldt. I'm not sure how a dwarven city figures into the plan, but I'm not here to think. Our goal is to safeguard that crystal they took from the weapon and some book. We've been searching the mountains for some weeks now, traveling far into the eastern peaks. Insane mare. I worry Indari has lost his mind, but then again, there's a lot I don't understand about this trip. At least I'm still alive. Well, you were. Ooh!
Barely survived the last wave.
Wait.
Lash is injured. We'll never hold against the dead and the constructs.
Osterond is right. You need time. I'll lead the dead away, down another branch in the tunnels.
Nanath, don't. You'll never survive the swarm.
If my death buys you the time it needs. For Deladil and Meridia!
Giving yourself willingly to the river's current. Noble.
Well, if it matters, no one remembers the death of a hero who died in vain. Oh, no. Could there be loot over here? Oh, we got greens. But if there is greens, that means that there is also... Awake from your slumber. Awake and die. Whoop! Oh, no explosion from you. Cut rope. Nope. Let's just only take loot for now on. And, of course, if it's a item that I can use straight away. More spiders. Well, there is loot. Ooh, a bookshelf for you. Without a skill book. Alright, alright. I see how it is. Actually, I don't, but I'd like to say I know how it is. This book looks readable. Ah, damn it. Well, I will take a compensation lockpick. These spiders aren't the big deal. They're tougher than they were in Skyrim, but to be fair, in Skyrim they were pretty weak in general. You're standing in the explosion. Are you alright with that? Okay, let's see. Any of these searchable? Yes. Covering. Nope. I mean, I could take it, but there's another reason I don't, which is mainly that I don't have that skill in jewelry making yet. It almost seems to be taking more damage when it's in that form. Intriguing. So what's up with this greenery area? Oh, it's... Oh, we're almost close to the surface. That's worrying, because that makes this place easy to find. And that means that we're not so far below ground as we could be. Which again makes intrusion easier, rather than a Dwemer hole that's far under the ground, where intrusion would be very difficult. Well, never mind. Ooh. The most positive thing to take away from this is that an escape would be relatively easy and hopefully also relatively painless. Well, that is all up to me, of course, to make it painless. Alright, deeper into the mine we go. Did I not activate? Oh, I didn't activate it. Duh! More rocks. And more spiders.
More wonders. And a split in the path. Which way shall we go, comrade?
Let's... there are actual spider webs to the right. I don't know if that means anything, but that seems worth a try. Oh. That's good. That's very good. Okay. Let's try this way. I don't know if it's... Could there be an actual spider down here? Ooh, storm calling increased. Lovely. Oh. Oh, I switched over to my destruction staff. Didn't mean to do that. Thought that the loadout was a bit odd. That would explain it. How close are we to the next level? Fairly close. Yep. Alright. Let's see. Slaughtable items. Got a lot of these restoration potions that I don't really need. Let's see. Do we have anything that we can... Crown Vigors. Yes, okay. I didn't need to do that per se, but... Bop! So it would appear that they do not have the ability that regular spiders have.
Amazing these halls remain intact.
Well, they are master builders with stone and metal. Of course they build something that'll last. An open treasure chest. We stand to earn quite a bit from all these gears. Can't say that I mind, not that gold is really that important here. So maybe these paths cross back on each on themselves. Aha! I'm definitely not having as many lockpicks as I did in Skyrim, but I'm having significantly more than I did in Oblivion. Or rather, do in Oblivion. And more gears for me. Alright. So they do circle back. That's good. But since none of these creatures respawn, at least not what I can see, it should be safe to just go through them. Don't need extra poisons.
A moment. This may be crucial.
My love, Osterond, if you're going to do it, you have to do it now. I'm dying.
I can't. Don't die on me, Valasha. I can't do this.
You must, my love. Or Molag Bal has won.
It's what she wants, Osterand. This is why we came here. Do it!
Goodbye, my love. My Valasha.
Valasha's journal remains. Perhaps it will shed more light on what's
maybe?
going on here.
I still can't believe we're alive. I've never seen a city like Abagarlas. The horrors I witnessed are etched into my dreams. We do live, though. I have my Osterand and we have the crystal. That's all that matters. Since entering the dwarven city, Serrano has grown quiet. Today I learned why. She took me aside to talk. She believes someone must be sacrificed to the crystal before we hide it. Several powerful priestesses gave their lives to see it forged in the first place, he said. It makes sense. Molag Bal revels in death and destruction. A life given willingly and bound would be an anathema to that fiend. Serrano asked me if I'm willing to make the sacrifice when the time comes. I'm very afraid. Osterand and I were betrothed just weeks ago. He was furious when I told him of Serrano's request, and I was afraid. And so I prayed. I spoke with Meridia for hours. I knew before I knelt that it would be my duty to accept the burden. But duty, honor, they're just words. Compared to the feel of Osterand's hand on my cheek, how could I willingly agree? In the end, it was for Osterand that I agreed. With my death, I can ensure the future of our world. Nirn will have the need of the weapon again, and my light will last forever, bound to the crystal's heart. How could any priestess of Sunburst turn that down? That really? Alright.
Another journal? Amazing it's still preserved.
There you go.
May I see it? The water begins to clear. 2 cities, 1 warship's Meridia. The other, Molag Bal. Abagarlas, the city of the dead, creates a relic to strike at the Meridians. Deladil, City of Light, creates their own weapon. Forged
The
around
aliens here are from the Meridian City, right?
Just so. These ancient ones steal into the heart of the enemy with this crystal weapon. They stop the ritual, and their king ends the dark rule of Abagarlas. But they are hunted, so they try to find a haven.
And they came here to Mzeneldt.
You have the right of it. They sought to hide their prize, but the priestess of Meridia first gave her life. She relit the crystal heart so that the weapon could one day be forged anew. Yes, comrade. The journals also speak of a tome. Instructions for creating the weapon. The crystal heart of the weapon and the means to construct it lie here
Then we'd
somewhere
better find
in
them.
these ruins.
I'm sorry this is going slow, but I am a looter by nature and a hoarder by heart. Even when my inventory is taking a beating, not too wise to stand in those explosions, my friend. You'll see more than colors just... Whoa! BAP! Well, at least there hasn't been a Centurion yet. That does make things a whole lot easier. I expect Centurions in this would be very, very, very dangerous indeed. Hello! What? Oh. Well, they'll be fine. Sea salt colors can't die. Alright, I'll help you. There we go. Well, I got the experience, so that's nice. Alright, let's check out over here. But first, there's loot to be had. Hello! Bop! Lots of dwarven gears here. Can't say I mind, it's a stackable item. It had been much, much worse if these items didn't stack. What? Where did you come from? Oh, maybe you were here all along and I'm just that unattentive. Alright, well, that doesn't seem to be anything of interest or slash value here, so let's take the fight to the sphere. Bop! You've been bopped, sir! Maybe going melee. Whoop! Aha! So you want to stay at a good range against this guy. Ooh! I don't know what that attack is, but it's definitely powerful. Anything that can take half of your health at this level, it's usually bad news. Aha! And death to you! More gold. Lovely. Yep. 10 of these items can be refined into a Dwemer frame, which is used to make Dwemer equipment. I think I'll pass for now. There is another fairly large Dwemer DLC that was added some time ago, and I should still have that access to that. More spiders, well, not a problem. Annoying, but not a problem. Ah! I don't know what the point of that is, but it does seem to make them weaker while they're doing it. Up! Okay. It have quieted down once more.
And still more active constructs.
You sound like you've never been in a Dwemer ruin before. Well, of course, lore-wise, this Qa'Rajh has never been in a Dwemer ruin before, so I suppose I will refrain from commenting further on that. Get out of the explosion! You failed. Alright, more spiders. See, fighting a sphere in this setting would be a problem here. What is it doing? It's not healing the other one. And it doesn't make a big explosion or anything. I don't get it. I don't need that. It's a real zero wine. I don't know if I know that, but, well, we can get to know it is probably more correct. Ah, I didn't, but now I do. Aha! I know how to make wine. In the midst of a Dwemer ruin, that is what you need. A strong drink. Something for the nerves. According to System of a Down, brandy. That's a rather odd reference. Ooh!
I can't hold them. You have to go!
I'm not leaving you.
We died when we agreed to this quest. We just kept walking a while. Hide the crystal. Hide the tome. Go!
Such bravery in the face of certain
Well,
death.
again, if it's all for naught, then no one will remember, and then it's a pointless endeavor. But it seems that what we seek is actually in this very room. Ah, I also see that red mist over there. Now, whose favorite color is red? Molag Bal. Well, Maroon's Dagon is also fond of that color. Alright, let's look around first. These will probably respawn, so there's no point in taking them out now. Dwarven gear. I don't know how big a stack they can make, but... Endar's Lock. It's just the two of us now. We've been down here in the docks for so long. I don't know what day it is. Osterand is quiet, even as the sounds get closer. He misses Valashia a great deal. I can see it on his face. We're trapped, as far as we can tell. The doors forward refuse to open, no matter how we tug on them. I think we may have it. It's taken us days to figure it out, but the guardian constructs in this room contain strange red crystals that glow from within. They look like they'll fit into the sockets near the doors. With a little more time, I believe we can find a way through. The constructs, they've broken through. I think this will be the end. Goodbye, Lanissa. Wherever you are, I loved you. Know with my last words, I loved you. Oh, these are all so sad! And they're all so dead. Ah! Why is... Oh, the spider is going to be a problem for this. Shite. Can you handle that, spider? I'm going to talk to Mr. Sphere over here. Even his regular attacks actually hurt quite a lot. Ah! Ah! I was not hit by that. You stop that. You silly... Up, up, up. Aha! Alright, let's take this one out. So that we have a combat partner. Sea Salt Colors, would you mind helping? Thank you. There we go. One crystal. Woo! I thought it would be the sphere that had it, but nope. Apparently not. Bap! Crystal! I think that immunity is just toward the poison. What? Oh, come on! I dodged that. Gold and dwarven crystal. Whoop. Ooh, well that was a lot bigger than it seemed like in the inventory. Alright. Crafting motif, wood elf style. Don't know if I know that, but well, we shall see. You already know this recent style. Okay, destroy. No reason to keep it around when I already know it. I suppose I could gift it to someone, but I don't know anyone, so... Oh, so the crystal... Ah, that makes sense then. Come on, put the crystal in. There we go. Alright. Hello. We'll run this one along, but... sometimes you have to. And another crystal. Ooh. So do they all have crystals, or is it just... I mean, those crystals look fairly valuable. Strange. But ultimately not a surprise. I believe I still have two, and there are still creatures about. Oh. Bop! Area of effect damage. Woo! Bop! extra crystals. Here's to hoping that they are of use. Ooh. Ooh, okay then. Wait, did that open all the doors or... Well, at least this laser doesn't hurt like Meridia's beacon did. Okay. So, what's the deal in here? If there is a deal. There's a seat. That's not a deal, though. Cotton sash. Nope. And the treasure chest is also empty. So, maybe we should have the actual... Retrieve the crystal and the tome. Okay. Oh, it opened up. Ah, and another sphere. Lovely. And it's in a hallway where there's not much room to dodge its attacks. Well, that's just splendid. Well, we at least got both Seesaw Colors and Flappy doing their part. Guess that's all we can ask for. Bap! Yes, come on out here. Into the light and into the fire. Oh! He does deal a lot of damage with his regular attacks. Worrisome. Definitely worrisome. Woo! What? This place is huge! Oh my... Wait, have we been here? Yes, we have. Ah, well. Or maybe we haven't. What is down there? It seems clear, so we must have come this way. Okay, well, this is definitely labyrinthian in nature, but hopefully we are near the end of it. I won't cut it short, though. Oh my god, why is there more to this?
The dead Centurion. A fitting resting place for my Balasha.
Are you sure that it is red? That it is dead? Ah, well, there doesn't seem to be... Oh my... That's going to be a problem. Wait, why would there be books on the Almere Dominion if this place is supposed to be from the time before that? Oh, look, a Dwarven Centurion! Just what I did not want to see. Well, at least there's nothing else. And there are plenty of bookshelves around. Perhaps we can gain a couple of levels and stuff. That would be very, very, very nice. Then it wouldn't all have been for naught. And it doesn't seem like there is anything else than the Centurion in here. It's an odd installment here. The Rotwood Enigma. I see you, and I see that you are red, which means that you are hostile, which does not really surprise me. Okay. Well, definitely a worthy adversary for, even for Molag Bal. No skills so far. Can't say that... So, nothing. Nothing at all. Oh! Well, that's a useful skill to increase. Not. Osteran's Diary. Everything I did, everything I had to do at Apagalas, I'll never forget the sight of that place. The feeling that washed across me, the sight haunts me. The hunters hound our every step, they smell it on me. I know it. They know I was there, they can smell the blood of that dark family on my armor. I can hear them in the night. I pray to the sunburst that we will soon find shelter. This ruin seems as good a place as any. If we can find a safe place to hide the crystal, perhaps the constructs will allow us to escape the dead. Valasha told me she plans to sacrifice herself for some ludicrous plan, some fantasy that Serrano has filled her head with. The crystal is lost, its power gone. I've argued with Serrano for hours. Now Valasha won't even speak to me. Valasha finally broke the silence. She is adamant that this must happen. I understand her duties as a priestess of Meridia, but I never believed they'd lead her to self-sacrifice. Her beliefs comes first. I cannot fault her for that. I just wished our story wasn't going to end this way. Dwarven chest. Ailey tomb. So we don't have to fight you? You know what? It's been a while since we had our lightning form on. Let's give it a go. Whoa yeah! Bop! Woo! Ow! Ooh, that does not take a lot of damage from anything. Oh, I'm out of ultimate. Ow! Woo! Really? Only 12 gold?
Well done. Now, to leave this place.
Yes, I agree.
We've succeeded where that withered root dosha failed, comrade. Here, I will open
Yes,
a portal for
Guildmaster.
us to return. Take the crystal and the tome. Give them to Merrick, and he can begin learning what it will take.
Where are
to
you going,
forge the
Guildmaster?
weapon. I have something I must attend to, comrade. The knowledge we have gained here has flooded my mind. I must mind the river's course. I'm sure we'll speak again soon.
See you soon then.
Wait for her to leave. I must speak with you.
I'll see you down the river, comrade.
Oh, what? What? Jofnir Iceblade?
Please, speak with me. I
Why
have
do you
only
keep
a
appealing
moment
to me?
talk. You're in danger. Danger I can't fully comprehend.
What kind of danger? Why can't we talk about this danger?
Someone close to you has plans. Plans for both of us. Plans to betray you. I am anchored. Contained. Pulled away.
I will.
Comrade.
Now, if that isn't concerning, I don't know what is. Fishing requires the proper bait at the proper location. Your chances of getting a rare fish improve when more people fish at the same spot, but that can also make a fishing hole dry out faster. Never done actually fishing. I've collected some bait here and there, while picking up plants and the lot, but I've never done fishing. I've collected water, but never fished. Well, I suppose it can be helped. Alright, well, we shall talk to Merrick, and then we shall end the episode here. Whoop. Oh, he is here. He is... Oh, hey. Merrick at Aswala.
Welcome back from the depths, comrade. Guildmaster Sees All Colors told me you'd have...
Yes, we found this tome and crystal in Mzeneldt.
Thank you. I'll begin my research straight away. You'll be the first we contact once I know the details. In the meantime, Sees All Colors sends her regrets she couldn't stay. She said she had an
I heard
urgent
as
matter
much.
to attend to.
God damn it, I can't complete the quest because my inventory is full. Hold on. What can we... Supplies? Do we have anything? Yes. I don't know if I needed to do that, but... Complete the quest.
Welcome back.
Oh!
Thank you. I'll begin my
Level
research.
30! Woo! Nice! Level up. Character. Level up rewards. Guild traders. But I can't carry any of the stuff right now. Claim rewards. Oh, do I just get it? Well, alright. That's stamina. Well, we have 3, so let's slot 1 in each.
No.
And we have 3 skill points. Alright, well, we definitely do need to do more with jewelry crafting. Keen eye, that's not so important. Engraver, we needed something with alchemy. Blacksmithing. There is one of these that I need. Clothing. Unraveling, maybe. Tailoring. Allows the use of flax and hide. Stitching. Reduces search time by 5%. And allows the... Ah, that's useful. Let's get that for woodworking as well. Carpentry. Yes. Okay. Got one more down the hatch. Create one extra serving. Nope. 5 minutes added. 5 minutes for to the duration of any eaten food. That might be good. Means that we can receive buffs for longer periods of time. Flame Atronach crate. Well, I can't open it right now. Anyway, that has been it for this long episode. Well, it got longer than I intended to, but we saw how the Dwemer ruins look in this version of the Elder Scrolls installment. So, until next time, take care.